Hi! Okay, so this is a bit about what I do in terms of attraction marketing, what I've just picked up really. This isn't really to do with parties, this is to do with Facebook groups and using Facebook to your advantage. So those people who do only do it online and those people who do want to use their Facebook group, it's just the best way to go about it is attraction marketing. So I just wanted to give you some examples. Last year I used this technique and built my team in 2 months. Like, most of them joined last August, and I've started doing it again, and my first team members coming through that this month. So it shows that it works. It's not one of them things that happens instantly. It's not, you don't start doing it and then you think, oh, it's going to work now. It doesn't. That thing where people say that what you do now you'll thank yourself for in 90 days is true. Like, what you do now will equate to that. Anyway, so tips. I kind of made a few notes. You've got to kind of look at your posts from a customer's point of view. So if you were looking at your post as a customer, would you buy that? Would you be interested by that? Would you just scroll past it? Like, we see a lot of the same kind of posts. Like, I have a lot of network marketing people on my page, like on my Facebook, so I see it all the time, and you just tend to like scroll past them because you're just used to seeing the same pictures. Like, what's making them different to everybody else? Nothing. So you need to kind of find out what your unique selling point is about yourself and kind of advertise that. I had hay in my hair. Don't get a rabbit. Yeah, be different to other people. That's the next thing I put. Do things in your own way because it's refreshing. People like to see different things. People like to see it from a lifestyle point of view. How is this business changing your life? Like, you don't want to be there like, oh, join this business because this is how it's changing my life. They'll know you're with that business. But if they see what you're doing, they see you're going out there, you see you're taking your kids out, you see you're doing this, like, they're going to see that lifestyle and want it themselves. Put yourself in your pictures. Now, there was some things about choosing what kinds of pictures to use. If you were just to have a standard white picture with the product, is that more attractive than maybe a better one off Google? I have found that the most successful pictures, if it's not got me in it, then it's pictures on Google of people holding the product because it looks like it's you. Like, them fancy pants pictures where it looks pretty, that's nice and much better than like a pic collage made one. But if you find a picture on Google of somebody holding the product or using the product, it looks like it's your picture, and people are automatically more drawn to it because they kind of imagine themselves using it because they can see you using it, if that makes sense. So I try to put myself in most of the pictures. Let's have a look. Because your group is your brand. You are your brand. So if you're trying to sell your brand, put you in it, if that makes any sense. So when I've been like saying to people, you post in the catalogue link, post yourself with the catalogue. That's what I do. Don't know why, but it makes it more personalised. People are seeing your face everywhere. They're going to remember your face. So even if you were to pop up on Facebook on your normal timeline, it's not called that anymore, is it? Here it is, timeline. It's not newsfeed. Oh wait, no, I think I got it the wrong way. Oh well. If you were to pop up on your usual whatever, they're going to recognise your face. And the thing is, when you have advertisements on TV, they use product placement at least 3 times. Like, they will put, if they're advertising Coke, they will either say the word Coke or show a picture of Coke like more than 3 times, because it takes 3 times for your memory to remember something better. So you've got to think about that in terms of like placing your face everywhere. Also, because people buy through people, and if you're there, you're showing that you're a real person, you're showing that you're making that effort, and they're gonna, like I said, they're just gonna see your face. Another thing is, like, I hate this picture. But this picture got me so many like comments on that, asking for samples or just being interested in the product, asking what it does. All I put was, I'd already sent some samples out and I said, ladies, your samples, blah blah blah, can you tell me what you think of them? And then I put how to use, and then I put how to use it, and then I had a ton of comments, but it had my face on it. Just seems to work. The main thing that I can offer as advice for what I did is, it's very easy to kind of put yourself under pressure and think, oh, I have to upload something, I have to put something up, so you just put a random picture up. But I think that is a big waste of your time, because it is time consuming, you stress yourself out and not much really comes from it. So the way that I see it is, you have to start thinking of this business like a lifestyle, because it's about changing your thinking really. So just go about your usual day, obviously thinking about your business, doing your business as well. But you know, if I was to, like, the other week, I ran out of shampoo. My strawberry shampoo is my favourite. I ran out of it. I just got delivered a new one and I was dead excited about it. So I was like, well, why don't I take a picture? So I took this picture and posted it on my group, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so happy, I've got my strawberry shampoo back. I put that on Instagram. Body Shop wanted to regram it, they haven't yet, but they asked if they could regram it, so then that's getting free advertising from the Body Shop itself. I thought it was a pretty well edited photo. I was really proud of it, and it got some interaction and I got more people buying shampoos. That won't always happen. You will post things and put lots of effort into things and you won't get you a sale, but the thing is, you've put that there, you've put that out there, and people have remembered that. So like, the more you post, the more you're building on people's memories, and they will buy eventually. That's the thing with attraction marketing, it's kind of a time game, which is why obviously parties is a lot easier, because it's instant. Yeah, things like posting yourself with products. All I did there was, I wasn't like, oh, I need to upload something, I'm gonna do a face mask. That was a day I was doing a face mask already and was like, right, I'm gonna put it on my group, just because that's what I'm doing in my daily life. Take a picture of it, people are then being shown the face masks. I haven't said how much they are. I would have just uploaded it saying, oh, I've done a face mask. I then actually did a video after this face mask and raved about what I thought of the Himalayan charcoal mask, and I got 2 sales just from that video, because I hadn't used it in ages and just had to rave about how good it was, and I got 2 sales from it. So like, you don't have to be salesy. Something I wanted to use as an example was this post here. This is one of my earliest posts. Just shower gels, how much they are. That's boring. Where's my one? All I did was take a picture of me holding a shower gel. It's my favourite one, so I could... One second. It's my favourite one, so they could see that it's used. I could tell them that it's my favourite, and then I could give them a special offer, and I don't know, it looks more attractive that way, because you can see it in front of you. And then I feel like they just imagine themselves using it. I hope this is not being all... Oh! Okay, I say that and then go off on one. Right, another really good example, mystery bags. I remember when this mystery bag post went everywhere, and like, yeah, it looks good, like good deals and stuff, but compared to what I did the other day, doesn't that look cool? If I just said, oh, mystery bags, and then told them how many you could get, like what prices you could get, it just looks more attractive. I'm in it. I'm not it's not attractive because I'm in it, but like, I use Snapchat a lot now for the filters, especially if you are having a really like crappy day, or if you look like super naff and your hair is rubbish. Snapchat is your saviour, because you can just take a picture on Snapchat, save it, and then you can put it onto your group. So that's what I did. I wasn't looking the best that day, so I used a filter and I just uploaded me with a random bag and said goodie bags, and it kind of like, it makes people think, oh, that is my goodie bag. Like, she's holding my goodie bag. I could just get one of them. People are very instant, especially obviously millennials are instant. You want it now, you want to see it, and then you want to buy it, and then you want to get it. So that looks like they can just get it because I've got it already. So that's a big help. Oh, this is going on forever. Sorry. Get your child or your animal involved if that's what you have. If you do have children, get them involved. You are in this business to work around you, and you can work around your children, but also get them into it. Like, Oliver loves playing with my makeup box, and that keeps him entertained for ages. He is in most of my posts. He loves Snapchat, and I've been doing Snapchat videos with him, putting them on my group for different content, and people find them hilarious. Let me just quickly find one. This is one of my most recent ones with him. Every single time somebody makes an order, I upload a picture of me and Oliver and put thank you for your orders. And again, it makes it more personalised. And that got a load of responses as well. It always does because he's cutie. Instagram, I do a lot of these things now, polls on Instagram, and I had a picture of, I did a boomerang of strawberry body butter or almond milk and honey body butter. People could vote. They voted for almond milk and honey, but like, that's not me selling, that's saying what would you prefer. And then by them voting, also, number one, I know something about them, I know what they prefer, and number two, that's getting into their head. They're like, oh, almond milk and honey, actually I do really like the sound of that. And then they would come to me. Like, I got a new customer because of doing that through Instagram. She direct messaged me, and I used to go to school with her, and we've never spoken, but she messaged me and she was like, oh, have you got this? And now she's one of my regular customers just from doing something like that. Okay, I don't really want to go on too much more. I think that was it. The other thing is kind of making things as personal as you can. Obviously, I've done this over time. If I've been doing it for 2 years, I've kind of like built things up as I've gone. So the thank you bags I give when with every order, it just makes you different to everybody else. You know, I have colourful packaging to send out here. It's attraction. So the thing is, people are going to see that packaging and they're going to be like, oh, I want to do that. Like, I love stationery, I love doing this, I'd love to send out pretty packages to people, I'd love to be part of that business, it looks so fun. Like, make it fun, like more fun, obviously, because the group, being online is hard. It's so much different to being in person. You can give them that experience, you can let them try things, they can get like a sense of that experience by being there, but you have to create that experience so much more online, and that's kind of how you do it. I promise I'm nearly done. Yeah, so those things are posting about your customer service, what you like to do for customers, that's going to interest you. I like to do interest posts, so to find out what people are interested in. So I might do a poll or something on my Facebook. Again, it's something completely different. You're not trying to sell, you're just asking them a question, what would they prefer? So do you prefer, I don't know, let's just use that for example. Or actually, if I was to say, what's your skin type? Most people vote for combination. I know that if I post something next that is specifically for combination skin, they're going to see that and they've already had that thought of, oh, I'm combination skin, and then they're like, oh, here's something to help me with that. Whereas if I was to straight away post something for combination skin, they haven't had that initial thought, they're just going to be like, oh, that's for combination skin. They're not going to relate it to themselves. So I'll do like a poll saying, do you like, let's just use the body butter thing, strawberry or almond milk? And then they're going to go, actually, I really like strawberry. And if that gets the most votes, the next thing I'm going to post is something strawberry related, and they already know that they like it and they've had that immediate thought. It's very much like people have like a 3 or 5 second attention span, so you've really got to grab that as quick as possible. So you've already kind of like primed them, I guess, with the poll, and then you're like, bam, here you go, you need this. So that's something else that I did. Oh, okay, attracting people to the business. As soon as somebody joined, I did a post saying welcome to the team, blah blah blah, onto my group, and say this person's joined, blah blah blah. Maybe say something about why they've joined. For Lucy, who's just joined, I said that she's doing it alongside her FM business. That shows you can do it alongside something else, and that I'm really looking forward to working with her and seeing how her business grows. I'm looking forward to get her kit. And then like when other people see people joining, that actually works, because that's what I did last year. I did those posts and I had one after the other like coming to me because I'd written those posts. Out of the 7 that I bought in last year, I only scouted 2 of them. So 5 people came to me. Just because of that, it was literally near enough every single time I wrote a welcome to the team post, not too long after I'd get a message like, can I join? And I was like, yeah. That's honestly how it worked. I was mind blown. But yeah, so that's a really, really good tip. Okay. Oh, I didn't post this one. Don't give them everything. Right, you sometimes feel like you have to show people everything. It's kind of like when you're not supposed to take all of your kit to a party, because then they're not going to want to see anything else. The other day I wrote a post that was like, who wants to see what's in the £220 kit? And I said, hit love, like the reaction love, to be sent it. Right, I have posted this kit into my group about 10 times. So people have seen it. They've obviously just not paid attention, because I got however many responses to that. I don't know how many there was, maybe like 6 people wanting to know what was in the kit. And then from that, I then made 3 conversations with 3 potential people who I didn't realise wanted to join. And one of them became much more interested than she had been before. It just creates that kind of like secrecy, and they want to be involved and they want to see it. And I don't know, like, I've posted it before, but sometimes creating that secrecy really works. Obviously it's a risk, because, you know, I was expecting to post that and then nobody react to it. But then if nobody reacts to it, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't need to validate. You don't need to validate your business to anybody. Just keep going, and they will like the fact that you're still going. Consistency is the one thing that will make this work, especially with attraction marketing. Okay, I've been going forever now. I'm gonna go now. If there's anything else I can help with, then let me know. But this is just what's helped me. So yeah.